Just getting warmed up here today. Got a lot of people in the house already. Give me a minute to get things rolling. Good morning. I see the comment section's lighting up already. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for interacting. My music should have been over by now. Good morning, everybody. Good afternoon and good evening, wherever it is in the world you're coming to us from. Welcome to DYOR Live. My name is Tom, otherwise known as Striking, here in that digital media world. So glad to be hosting another episode today on the DYOR Media Network. Where'd my background music go? Never, ever get the intro just right. Anyway, today, once again, ladies and gentlemen, got a good show for you today. And we got Pedro Garcia back in the house today. A lot of you guys are new viewers. Pedro's been off for a little bit, and he'll be back in the house. He has not arrived yet in the studio yet, but we'll be up here with his charts and magic. I might point out that BTC, if you look over my shoulder here, BTC is slumping. Pedro called it. He called it. Said it's going to go up to hit record highs and then it's going to come back down. And it did. Anyway, he's going to bring his good insight to everything, including the projects you guys are starting out there. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. This is not all BTC, ETH, and Solana. This is memecoin and new project week. I've been talking about it all week because you can't ignore it. You can't ignore what's going on in the markets here. But as usual, if Pedro were here, he would be saying, hey, ladies and gentlemen, thanks. Make sure you comment, make sure you like, make sure you do all of those things. The most important thing to us is watch time. So if you step away from your computer, leave us on. You're going to go use the crapper for a while in Instagram? Leave us on. But not only that, the likes and comments interaction really helps a lot. And I really appreciate all of you taking time out of your day to come join us, even though we might not talk about your project till later. If you guys are busy, I'm going to try and tell people when we're going to talk about their projects. Usually it just says later. But anyway, one of the things that we wanted to talk about today was memes, the theme of the day, obviously being meme week, as I'm calling it. Meme week? Come on. Where are you, meme week? There, meme week. But why is that not going away? There. Meme week, but we've had some development in the markets today. Everything's taken the big old fat dump on us, and we want to know why. But we'll get to that when Pedro comes on. At first, let's greet the usuals. I love doing this part of the show, is interacting with everybody. Drano, yes, Drano, you did have the front seat for everybody. Lady Drano, the basketball player. LeBron James, ladies and gentlemen. Jason Spurgis in the house. Thank you, Jason. Don't have a sound effect for you yet. I'll work on it. I get this wrong each time. Detengu. Thank you much for joining us. Web Trio, loud and clear. Thank you very much. Joining us again. Another day in a row for you. Appreciate it. Jeff Ballard, welcome to the house. Welcome. And as Pedro always says, since there's a bunch of new people, he always says, where are you guys coming from? Let us know if you want to dox where you live. Not exactly like I live on 3rd Street in Avon, Ohio. No, just say I'm in the U.S., I'm in New York, I'm in Africa. Got people from all over the world. Ka-ching's in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Ka-ching. And I'm in the house. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the show. Let's see who else is here. We got Dragon... Oh, wait. I'm going to say it right. Dragon Ball Z in the house. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Dragon Ball Z. You need like a hyphen in your name right there. Hyphenate your name. But I got it right. I was corrected in their Telegram. Sorry about saying Dragon Balls. And calling you referring to my joke about bollocks and all that type of stuff. But anyway, Dragon Ball Z crew in the house. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, Jason in the house. Yep, you guys are going at it. Going at it. We're gonna have your chart up here in a little bit. Chuck Jansen in the house. Chuck. So, Doc.
Using the whole fist.
Using the whole fist. I gotta make that louder. It's hard to hear that one. Keep saying that. Rose Oakley, good to see you again, Rose. Thanks for joining us. Appreciate it. Matt Rhodes is in the house, ladies and G's. Ladies and G's, Matt Rhodes, thank you very much. Man, you got the whole crew here. Jeff's coming to us from Montana. I'm glad they have internet in Montana. Just kidding. I use my humor to keep everybody or drive the ones that don't get it away. Oh, I forgot. Shireen, that's right. Isn't that correct? I should be correct. Let's see. Drano says, I'm off the grid at the moon pole with my NetZ and PepeZ bag. Yes. Note the hyphen he put in there so we get it right. Instead of PepeZ, it's PepeZ. The Crypto Alliance in the house. Thanks for joining us, Crypto Alliance. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know what the Crypto Alliance is, go to Twitter and search out the Crypto Alliance right here. It says they have great spaces at night for hours and hours and on about crypto. Lots of good information, lots of good people. And my good friend and fellow streamer, Zach Humphreys, turned me on to them. And they bombed my show one day, and it was great. Victor says, you don't want to miss out on the local... Well, I've been telling you I've been to get to war. Yes, we're going to get to it. Yesterday I said I was going to get to it today. Not sure I will or not. We got a lot to talk about. Let me add it to my list. And for the simple reason is I remember war being hard to find on my charts. But anyway, are you guys related to each other? Sag Farm and that. I can't even get to the content today because there's too many of you in the house today. Lots of good projects, ladies and gentlemen. When Pedro's not here, Pedro is here. He's going to be in the house a little bit. I have to do my own content, and I need lots of it. And this week and last week has been a banner week for new projects. And we're just going to hit it right with the go right into the MainnetZ and the graphic of today. Why did that hit both of them at once when I did that? Anyway, if you can see here in the graphic, I stole this from one of you guys that made it. A wonderful genius AI artist did this, or however you did it, I don't know. But you got the Pepe guy here in the suit and the new logo PepeZ because it's trading at MainnetZ. It's weird my buttons are reverse doing that. Anyway, and so let's talk about that really quickly here. Not really quickly. We'll hit it here a couple of times. The other morning. Wait, let's back up. If you remember from last week and 2 weeks ago, we talk about MainnetZ a lot here because you guys, the community, have been good to us, showing up a lot, talking. Pitmonk has been instrumental in getting your community over here. It's wonderful, and that's what I like because we have an interactive show. It's not just one of these wah talk shows. It's very interactive, and I enjoy that. And Pedro, I know Pedro does too. And so bring your community over. And so I've been following the MainnetZ guys. Lots of development going on. And one of the things that I learned in general in crypto in the past couple of, I don't know, months really, but every level 1 blockchain, and for that matter level 2, needs a good meme coin. Not just because I need a meme coin, a project with no real utility other than FOMOing. What it really is, it's marketing. It's a marketing. It's to get the eyeballs on things because we know there's millions of kids out there that just want and adults, talk show hosts that want to FOMO into things, and it gets eyeballs and it gets people bringing money into your ecosystem. And so in the general world of when people talk crap, when people in traditional fi or on other channels or whatever say meme coins are terrible, you got to realize that. And I've come full circle on this. I have lots of episodes. You go in the past episode vault, meme coins suck, down on meme coins. And I realized what a bonus marketing event they are. And so I said, MainnetZ needs a meme coin. And yesterday morning, the gods delivered PepeZ into my inbox. I wake up at 5 a.m. on Eastern time in the U.S. I wake up. Apparently, the developers had just gone to bed at like 3, launching the contract. At 5, I'm awake because I've got crypto going through my head like everybody, staring at your phone. And I see that PepeZ has launched. And I FOMO'd. And I FOMO'd. I was like, yes, 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 this is what we need. And this is a great story. Normally, I'd have a chart up here, right? I'd have a chart. Actually, yesterday I showed the Twitter feed. But I'm just going to talk about it. And people started trading it right away. And NetZ does not have... They have their Zodiac swap DEX. And if I say something wrong, correct me, guys, because I'm learning this as I go. Has your DEX is Zodiac swap, and it trades NetZ tokens for whatever's on their platform. But their bridge isn't up yet from real world land to NetZ land. Still working on that. Bridges are difficult. Not only do they have the technology, you need the technology right, you also need the money to operate the liquidity pools on both sides of the bridge, unless you contract that out. And until you're proven, it's hard to contract that stuff out. And so you have to get tokens through exchanges. They're on all sorts of exchanges. MainnetZ reversed it. They went to 5 or 6 exchanges first before they had a token traded on DeFi, which I thought was quite genius. I really liked that because there's an element of safety in that. There's an element of, you feel better knowing that a project it can do that. Can do that and come up with the money to do that. And so they to buy PepeZ, you have to buy tokens at one of the exchanges, transfer them to the DeFi. It adds an additional step. It's not easy because a lot of people don't want to open a lot of people only live in DeFi world, and so they don't want to go to an exchange. But regardless of that, with just the FOMO that's going on right now, they say we're up a zillion. But the first on a stealth fair launch, the first 3 people that buy, 10x, 10x that. So it's not really fair to say from the first buy how many it's x'd. But I'll tell you from the first day here it is. Let's see, it's 856. From where I bought it, it's 7x. It's 7x, and this is with no website, no. It has a Twitter feed, but no website, no charts, not on CoinGecko, not on CoinMarketCap, not even on Gecko Terminal. I don't know how many of you are familiar with Gecko Terminal. You've probably used it and not understand it. CoinGecko bought a different DeFi aggregator. I can't remember which one it was. And Gecko Terminal it is out there hoovering up the data on DeFi land. And they now use that to kind of feed CoinGecko's new projects list. If you're not on CoinGecko or Gecko Terminal, it means you're not really on DeFi, blah, 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 blah. So PepeZ is pre-Gecko Terminal. And so if they're pre-Gecko Terminal, that means that they're not even anywhere where we can get eyeballs on it. It's just nuts. This is all word of mouth so far. I'm sure the comments are going crazy on this one already. Snowpar, thanks for joining the show. Really appreciate it. PepeZ, I don't know. I might need to be corrected again. Trading at 1/1000th of a cent for now. We're all early NetZ devs coming through the platform to make all this easy for the rest of us. Yeah, and I want to reiterate, I don't just talk about PepeZ or PepZ, whatever we want to call it, because it's like, ooh, meme coin, let's all jump on a meme coin wagon. It's all marketing. Even this show, I love doing this show. And when I tell guests that come on, I say, look, I'm not a journalist. I'm a host of a show, but this is marketing. This is, I give exposure to projects. I get viewers. We social media the shit out of it. Everyone benefits from it. And the same with the talking about meme coin and PepeZ. Once again, I'd love to have a chart and dance around. Woo! Everyone's doing great. Yada, yada, yada. Don't even have a chart up yet. And we're, whatever the price has gone up to, it's crazy. Let's see. And they have a staking platform too. That's right. You can stake your platforms. They get 300 million tokens set aside just for staking, which reminds me, I have not done. So I need to do that. Matt Rhodes says, good to see you, Bruno. One of these guys. Oh, there's Bruno. Bruno, I'll get a I'll get a Bruno Mars sound effect. Well, thank you for joining us. I really appreciate you subscribing and following the show. We have a pretty good show here. For a bunch of you new people here, I'm talking about MainnetZ and PepeZ right now because it was just a cool thing, and I've been talking about them, MainnetZ, for a while here. But what you've tuned into is a talk show here about crypto. My name is Tom, also known as Striking. A lot of people are starting to call me Striking Tom, but my name is actually Striking Balls. Hey, Dragon Balls. No, Striking Balls, because Reddit gave me that name when I first signed up for Reddit, and it said, would you like this screen name? And I was like, yeah, gotta take that one. But I just ended up going by Striking that time, because everyone in the digital me, we all got our nom de plumes for the digital world. And I also have a co-host, Pedro, who is supposed to be here, but he's late today. He was sick yesterday and out last week, in which Pedro does technical analysis of stuff. And I know many of you guys watch Ran, Crypto Lifer, and those types of guys, and the other technical analysis people. And I don't really do a lot of that because I'm not good at it. But Pedro's an excellent guy at it, and he like this big downturn here down to 64,000. He called it the other day. He said, it's going to come down, and it did. And he's called it with MainnetZ's, the limited information after MainnetZ launched. He said, well, this is what it's going to do, and it did it. And just from looking at the chart. Anyway, that's our show. We try to be on daily, but we're not always on it because I go back and forth between Ottawa, Ontario, and Chicago. And also, as like someone else just told me today, we all have real world jobs, and I work for and with my wife. So a lot of times, real world stuff gets in the way. But we're usually here every day. We like to have good content. We have fun shows. We have all this type of stuff, and we have good guests. So if you have projects, you have other people that want to be on and talk about it. We do good stuff. We have a partnership down here in the corner with the DeFi Dojo. We're gonna have our first sponsored AMA from them. They do AMAs. We're going to have one of their guests on our show to talk about it as well. That type of stuff. Anyway, who else is in the house here? Drano says PepeZ, sir. PepeZ, not Pepsi. PepeZ. Got to remember that. PepeZ, NetZ, Dragon Ball Z. Drano says, thank you for the love, Tom. Zombie Mob, truly appreciated. You always give us a shout out. Striking Tom, not Striking Tom. Well, I'll take it. He's striking. But it's really about either golf or getting kicked in the balls. That's what it means. Let's see. Aminu Usman, the old man hoping to miss out war analysis. Would love you to say something about it. I haven't got that at all today at all. And not only that, but I was waiting for Pepe. For Pedro to come back. Now we need a... Oh, there you guys go. Whoever did the Pepe, we need a Pedro coin. That's going to be good one of these days. I wanted Pedro to go over your chart and talk about it. I'm not prepared to do that. I'll try and give it a look-see. But we weren't ready for that today. The ticker is... Pepsi, like Pepsi. Oh, I've got conflicting reports now. I got conflicting reports. One guy says PepeZ, the other says Pepsi. Which is it? You guys need to choose and let me know. Let's see what's Lurf. Berlin Rock says Lurf on Solana is a skyrocketing meme coin. I gotta tell you, I was just on a couple of Solana ones, and I did pretty well. And I talked about them last week and stuff, but they swooned. They swooned, as they say. We'll look into Lurf, though, too. Or Lurf. All right, we gotta keep talking about PepeZ, though, because shit's mooning. Oh, I see. The ticker symbol is Pepsi. But is it working yet? Is the ticker symbol working yet? That would be good to know. I guess I could go look at it. PepZ. I have to guess there is other Pepsis out there, right? Of course, because there's Pepe Pizza and PepeZilla and PepeEase. In Hungary, Pepe. Pepe president. All of these are long rug pulled or out of business. And there's actually a PepeZ, PepeZ-I, that's trading. Only $1,000 liquidity. All right, so we're not showing up on Dex Tools yet. So far, since it's a... Oh, hold on a sec, we got the Pedro calling in here. Well, give me 1 second, guys. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got Pedro in the house. I gotta get him in my ear here, so give me a second here to Pedro, where are you? I should have you now, Pedro. I can hear you. I don't know if everybody in the world can hear you yet. Pedro, give me an audio check.
Audio check 1 2 boom boom.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. Pedro Garcia, the crypto chart analyst. You can see over here, this is his screen, so he is in the house. It's been a while since we've had Pedro on the show. He's been busy with what we call real life stuff. But Pedro, I'm just finishing a talk about MainnetZ and PepeZ, otherwise known as ticker symbol PepZ. And so why don't we bring up the MainnetZ chart? And just look at it while I'm finishing up my talk about that.
Alrighty. Right now, my computer is deciding it wants to run slow for no reason at all, except that it just wants to run slow. And it does not.
And that, I think we're looking at my screen, not your screen. Hold on a second. Let me.
I haven't been here for in a while, so working out the bugs again.
All right, your screen should be up. It's not. No. No, not that one.
I can't believe Pepe, bro, is at 9.
The regular Pepe?
Regular Pepe is literally at CoinMarketCap 9, bro. It's literally at 1.4 billion market cap. I'm just like, what? Bonk 2 is sitting at 4 bill. That's just crazy, man. No, trending. Excuse me. My bad. Trending. Forgive me. This is not... I was like, wait, what? How is that possible? This is trending on CoinMarketCap. Book of meme. Boom. Not bone, but boom. It's sitting... Dude, market cap there is almost it's 600,000 or 600 mil.
Yeah. Well,
Arbitrum.
It was 1.5 billion. I know, it's crazy.
Nuts.
Sorry, everybody. I'm just taking a second to get Pedro's screen back here.
Yeah.
I don't
So
know
I'm
why
definitely
it's not
looking.
capturing it.
So here we are. This would be the area that I would look to get in on Bohm.
Huh.
Right, this level here.
All right, hold on a second. Let me try this a different way.
Is that switching to me?
No, I've got the whole system works, but I don't know why it's not here. Hold on, let me go back to URL. Control A, Control C.
The crew doing? How's everybody?
All right, Pedro. While I fix this, give everyone the shout out. Tell them where you've been, what to do. Like, if you're looking at the comments section, it's really cranking here today.
Definitely. Wow, it's popping. It's popping like it's hot. Shoot, get it going. Well, if you guys could do me a favor, please hit that like, subscribe button, and share to your favorite social media that you like. It could be Facebook, it could be the Twitter, it could be the Gram, or it could be any other unique ones that are out there. But if you don't mind, please hit that subscribe button and share it to it, because it does help us out and get our message out to good crypto education, and most importantly, how not to get rugged and ruined. So we go over stuff like that as well. If you could as well, again, hit that like button, because it does help us quite a bit, and tell us where you guys are coming from. And if you don't like doing that, tell us where you would like to be going or coming from. Me, as we all know, I love to be down in San Diego or Santeria, hanging out, chilling.
Santeria. You're going to do Mexican witchcraft.
Santorini.
Drano says, welcome back, Pedro. I gave you a following on Twitter. I did get your screen back up and running just fine here, Pedro.
Excellent.
PepeZ is trailing behind with NOS and Turbo Plus Supercharge. Oh, Nitrous and Turbo Plus Supercharge. Sounds like, Drano, sounds like you are in the car culture. I better not see videos of you sliding around intersections, smashing into people, setting cars on fire.
Yo, I can't believe some of these kids are nuts, man. I'm looking at them going, I mean, dude, I saw this guy. Literally, it was like a ping pong. Like, he hit one, hit another, dude. It was like 3 hits. I was sitting there going like, oh my goodness, dude. Like, and you knew it was some like knucklehead teenager, because no grown person would be like, yeah. All
right, get like, that MainnetZ chart up there. Let's take a look at that.
All right, let's check it out.
There's some craziness going on with the MainnetZ chart, and I have a theory that, you know what, I asked about it in the Telegram room. I don't know if anyone answered me.
Let's see what's going on. All right, and. All right, well, just so you know, boom, I'm looking at it right. This jump right here. The fact is that we did not see a green. This candle go green. I would think it's going to come back lower into this demand zone right here. Potentially, maybe get down to that 400,000, 300,000 market cap before it decides maybe to push up for the next push up. Let's go ahead real quick. And let's see if this thing will work for me. Come on. There you are. Boom.
What are you bringing up?
I'm actually looking for a. Here we go. Here we are.
I was looking for the MainnetZ chart.
Okay.
All right, let's see.
Here we go. All right. What is
NetZ?
NetZ? It's been a minute since I pulled this stuff up, so. All right, Solana pushed through this nice little thing. Found support
Solana's
there.
like the only one not dumping.
All right, MainnetZ. NetZ. Oh, there we go. All right, so like I said, it busted through here back in the day. I expected it to come into this buy area of that 0.08 cent down this lower level. So we should be in on our portfolio right here. Remember, we bought 40% here, and then we should have bought the rest of 60% here off that $1,000. So we should be long with 60% off of 0.0804. So you can see this came in pretty nice, this level here. And
well, you can see the volume jump today and yesterday. As I was saying before you came on, the only way to buy PepeZ is through the Zodiac swap, through MainnetZ's Zodiac swap. But there's no bridge currently between other chains and MainnetZ chain, and they're working on the bridge. It takes a while to get these things going, right? And you don't mind them taking a while, because you screw it up, you rush it and you screw it up, all your money goes bye-bye. And so the only way to buy this is to buy tokens on an exchange, or on 5 or 6 exchanges, and then transfer them to your DeFi wallet, and then do the Zodiac swap. And so what's going on, a lot of people are going out to the exchanges, buying it, sending it from the exchange here, and then selling NetZ for PepeZ. And so the chart shows, and I have to imagine there's an arbitrage bot or a market maker that's working to keep all the exchanges in line, along with the DeFi prices. And maybe someone could explain that to me at some point. But so there's lots of ups and downs lately, with lots of volume going on, which is good. You want volume. Obviously, we'd like to see price go up, but that'll happen with time here. And usage, that's for sure. That's for sure. But loving seeing that bump. That's exactly what we needed because of PepeZ. Let me guess. PepeZ has done another 5x in the past 10 minutes or something like that. Let's see if we can... let's see what the great... no, not that one. Let's see. What does the Zodiac swap say? What's amazing to me is that people are selling it, too. That's the most amazing thing. It's not even on CoinGecko. It's not even on any charting system anywhere yet. And people are selling it and taking profits. Which, obviously, it's good to take profits. Yeah, I'm still up about... a lot. 7x now, I guess. It's doing quite well. It's right now the only way to gauge it is how many net Z's does it take per Pepe. So, or the other way around, 138 Pepe Z's per net Z. And earlier when this thing was started, it was a couple thousand. So that's with no marketing, no chart, no nothing. So that's why we're talking about this. The craziness of memes. People want the good stuff so badly. They want to get on it, and the good stuff it brings to the projects. But anyway, Pedro, you've called this chart a number of times pretty well. Just looking at the technical analysis of the chart, where's the support lines? Just remember, it's hard for our viewers to see these prices on the side here.
Oh, yeah. So, man, let me see. Maybe if I do this right here. Is that easier? Does that make that better?
No, I mean, they're just small. It's not the centering of it. It's the...
Oh.
They're just... I mean, if they're on their phone, there's no chance. But if they're on their screen, they have to...
You got to squint. All right, well, I have it marked down at 0.0813 to the 0.0.
Hello, Dara. Thanks for joining us. Dara!
He's like, great, Pedro's back. I'm just to butcher my name.
We butcher his name every time.
Every time. Dara! with pronunciating wrong and with a bad accent. But I do like it. You guys can see here, this is pretty nice. Look, my biggest concern is this with this is seeing these sellers. So yeah, and I could see that they have to do that because they've got to buy one and then sell it to get it. So we'll see what happens. Yeah,
just volume driven. They're just trading the volume right now, which is good. That's fine. It'll spike again once they get the word out about the project, and if they get that bridge going, then it'll go crazy.
Mm-hmm.
The prolific poster Berlin Rocks says Lurf is going nuts. All right, I tell you what. Thank you for the PepeZ people and MainnetZ people for that. We're gonna watch that project. We're gonna talk about the whole show probably because we're watching the pricing like hot damn. But anyway,
is LURF?
LERF.
LERF.
Mike is not playing
playing
ball with me today.
Let's try Dex Tools, or Dex Screener first.
Yeah, it's on Dex.
Is it Dex Tools or Dex Screener?
I got it on Dex Tools.
Let's try.
This is another bomb type of thing, BOME bomb, whatever they want to call it. I don't think that's it. That's not it.
No, I don't want to compare.
It's on Solana. It's a Solana. If you type LERF, it's the first one on Dex Tools.
Yes, I'm trying to understand why this is like this. Oh, that's why I have it on full. Okay. LERF.
Sakabato 1487 NetZ go. Appreciate the eyeballs. Thanks for bringing the community.
Slurf or Lurf?
Lurf, LERF.
LERF. Yeah, I have Slurf.
It's literally if you type Lurf, it's the first one.
Dude, LER.
Why is yours different? Do you have some kind of filter on or something?
No. This is Dex Screener.
Oh, it's Slurf. Sorry, not Lurf.
That's
Slurf.
what I thought.
Sorry. I have. It even says Slurf on my screen here, but
That's what I was thinking. But I just thought maybe I was wrong.
yeah, no, I'm a dumbass. I admit it.
It happens. Happens to us all.
Sorry, Berlin Rocks.
There we go. Boom. Pull this up. Pardon me real quick. I got a little bit of a cold, so I don't wanna cough in everybody's ear. So when you hear me go on mute, that's me just simply making sure I don't cough in your guys' ears.
Yeah, look at this balls chart here. Well,
all right, here we go.
you're not going to do anything with the daily chart. You're going to have to go to the hour chart.
Well, I just want to see what's the X's on this. Boom. So it's the 3X. Boom. And when did it start?
Yesterday. 400 million market cap.
Started with 400 mil?
No, that's just what it is. You need to make that bigger so people can see it.
So I see, let me hear real quick so I can. Alright, so it's responding well off of demand zones. Yeah, I would not.
I don't know if you have the right chart up there.
This is Slurf USDC, right?
Go back and pick this. Yeah, go back and pick the one that's traded on Radium. Slurf. And it'll have RAI on it. RAY.
And what's it trade on? What do you want me
Yeah,
to?
it's that one. Up one. That one.
Okay.
There you go. That's it.
Okay. Where did it bounce?
Yeah,
Yes,
right now 500 million market cap. Started trading yesterday morning at 4 a.m. How did I miss
Look
this
at this.
yesterday? But
So look,
didn't look so pretty yesterday though. It just mooned and then it dumped, and then it just started coming back.
So it responded well off of, so out of any demand zone, this would have been the demand zone I would have been looking at right here. Hour 30 minute. Where is my 30 minute? Boom.
Oh, this is the project where he burnt the pre-sale tokens. It was by accident, right? Didn't he accidentally sent all of them to the everyone that bought in the pre-sale? He burnt their tokens.
What?
Yeah, that's right.
Are you sure? Are you sure that wasn't an accident?
It's crypto. Nobody knows anything other than those cool stories drive buying.
Yeah.
Imagine that though. It has all that liquidity, and they burn it. Oh my God, that's
Yeah.
$20 million worth. Lobster Dog, thanks for joining us. Appreciate it. Thanks for joining the show. I don't think I've seen your name around here before. Did Slurf Dev not burn 10 million's worth of pre-sale tokens? $20 million worth. Just a piece of white paper to draw handles for PepeZ since we don't have a chart. Oh yeah, I'll draw the PepeZ chart later. Sorry, burnt $10 million worth. All right, but that's amazing. Amazing. That's like when what if everyone can remember what really launched SHIB.
They cut half and gave it away to
Vitalik.
And then
he burned them. Well, he gave some to someone, some charity, but he burned
India.
He burned most of them.
Yeah.
And after that, SHIB just went kaboom
to the moon. To the moon.
I hope the Lurf guy, now that he's got a couple $100 million, gave his pre-saler something. Otherwise, they're gonna track him down, find him.
Yeah.
That's why the coin is going nuts right now. Just back to Snowpar and NetZ said that they're going to be launching on BitGet as well. Tried to sign up for BitGet the other day, but unfortunately I'm an American, so Got nuked on that. That's amazing. Though.
Yeah.
Let's see it. Let's see if we can. Is there a story out there somewhere? Slurf burn pre-sale. You know, I look at all these. Oh yeah, here it is. That's on the block. Yeah, let me bring it over to my screen here. I mean, what a great story. I mean, horrible story if you're a pre-saler guy. But...
I mean, is he going to take care of people though?
I don't have any idea. I mean, all I know is that people are screwed.
Yeah, like, and that's a big hurt, man. I mean, like, especially if you put in $500 or something of that nature, and then all of a sudden, it's, you know, that $500 would have been, let's say, you know, 50,000 or something like that. That's when you're like, dude, I'm about to, like, you know, that's when things get real. So it's like, I'm just hoping that he, you know.
All right, here it says, this is awesome. Solana meme coin Slurf accidentally burns $10 million worth of funds raised from pre-sale investors. New Solana-based meme coin Slurf. I might add, $10 million is a lot for a pre-sale. Slurf has faced significant. They got a typo there. Challenges after the project's developer accidentally burnt a major portion of the token supply, effectively losing $10 million, or the entirety of the pre-sale participants' money. Guys, I effed it up. The project's official account wrote, I burned the LP and the tokens that were set aside for the airdrop. Mint authority is already revoked, so I cannot mint them. There's nothing I can do to fix this. I'm so effing sorry. The Slurf team leader went to X Spaces to elaborate further on the situation. I'm sick to my stomach. I'm literally about to throw up and lost for words. Although I gotta tell you, you do hear that a lot from scammers. I'm sick to my stomach. I worked so hard at this. I'm about to throw up. After a developer called Slurf a side quest, Spaces chimed in. Losing $10 million in a side quest is crazy. I would agree with that. And then it's pumped after that with various participants in the X Space. You know what? Projects with no whales, or very few of them, just do amazing. Everyone says, "Oh, whales are good for projects." Whales are terrible for projects. Like a good example was that BOME or BOME. That had almost no whales in it, except people had bought into it. I mean, obviously there's a couple of large wallets, but even after it was at $1 billion, there was very few large wallets, and so there was no sell pressure when it was going up. That's like the one thing that just kills so many projects is that as it's getting that momentum, you know, the early whales just start taking $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 out of it, thinking, oh, we're getting our money. Really, and then every one of them, when it goes up to $1 billion, they're like, I could have had $400 million.
Well, I mean, there's a way, you know, to make sure that your max bag, you can only have one. But what stops a person from having so many max bags? You know what I'm saying? Like, because they can always get, you know, random DeFi wallets, and how do you sit there and like gauge?
Right,
you know, like,
it's hard. It's hard, but you know, if fair launches happen, fair launches are tough because the early people get most of the tokens at a really low price, and they turn out to be your whales and they kill you, unless they turn out to be long-term holders, and don't sell right when you're killing it. I mean, if they sell little, like a few $1,000 here and there, but generally what they do is they'll put a big red candle in it. Because I know there's a lot of you listening out there that are like, look at the size of my thing down here. I can make a big red candle, and you click that sell button and sell it all at once. And we all hate you guys that do that. We all hate you guys that do that because it's not cool to do that, and it ruins the projects. That it may not ruin it completely, but it keeps them from reaching the stratosphere. Sell reasonably. Please do that. But anyway, this article goes on to say, meme coin mania pushes on-chain volumes and fees to new highs. Yeah, that's why Solana's pumping. I mean, everything else is dumping. Solana's pumping because meme coins are still going at it. There's been a lot of... I mean, Crow's been getting the meme coins lately, too, with Caw and the other one. Crow with knife and Cat with mane and Pig. It's just... It's just like you just make up a name and assign it a contract, and boom, millions.
Dude, this is meme. Dude, nothing makes sense. The only thing that makes sense is crazy when it comes to meme coin season. That's it. It's crazy. Like,
Yeah.
and if it's not crazy enough, then guess what? You ain't going nowhere. Like, remember back in the last, I think it was Shiba Doge, who said we're gonna send it to the moon. And we're gonna reach out to Elon Musk and have him. You know, they had a 800 and something year plan to. Like, I just remember this. And dude, they went from, I think, to almost to $1 billion. Like, it was crazy what they did.
Yeah.
But ultimately, it came back down because, you know, like, meme coin season died. But people were still holding on to Shiba Doge. I mean, it was supposed to be, you know, anyways, it's just crazy. Like, it's just crazy when you think about all this stuff. So, if you're thinking about doing it, make sure you do something crazy because
Hey,
ultimately,
Berlin
if it's not
Rocks, you
crazy,
may be a little bit behind. If any of you are hearing my voice now and your comments seem out of timing with everyone else's, it's because you're joined us a little bit late and didn't hit the live button. Click the live button or scroll forward to where we are right now, and you'll be part of the conversation. Shane Stores in the house, Alfie in the house.
Oh, shoot. There's a lot of new people I don't recognize.
Yeah, Shane's been on the broadcast before, but we do have a lot of new people because I dragged in the Dragon Ball Z crowd,
wow.
of which let's find their chart. Dragon Ball Z, it's DBZ on BNB, I believe, right?
Alrighty.
We've looked at it before, but it's gone through a lot since you've been gone.
Let's check them out here. And this would be on Dex Tools or Dex Screener?
Yeah, it's on Dex Tools. Dragon Ball.
And what was it?
Dragon Ball, a DBZ.
DBZ.
Those poor Slurfs. They're now serfs. They lost all their money.
That was funny. All right, so here we go. Dragon Ball Z right here. Is this it?
Yeah, but that's a boring chart the way you're showing it there.
Well, it's what was given.
What do you got, a daily chart again?
Yes. This is the daily. But I want to see where it started. So open 80215 and then is that 5? Holy moly. So it went from 8 to 5. Low to
It's
high.
Dragon Ball BSC. Make sure you're on the BSC.
Oh, I think I'm on ETH. There we go. Dragon BBZ BNB.
Once again, I like to give.
Oh, snaps.
Oh, snap is right. I'd like to give these. No, that's not it. It's only been around. What do you guys have been around? 2 weeks, something like that.
The
That's
DBZ.
That's not the right chart.
I
I don't know what it is. It's like it comes up quickly on mine, but yours is like you've worn yours out.
That's what.
You even have a different way of searching for things. Like when I. There you go.
All right, here we go.
That's it.
All right. Wow. There we
Hold on,
go.
let me fix this little triangle. thing here.
7-0. And then it went to 5. Dude, that is nice. What is that? Five, 7. Dude, this thing did 100x. Dude, it did 100x, bro. That is nice.
Drano, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Thanks for bringing the crew
Thanks,
in
brother.
and commenting so much.
Definitely.
Get back to work. See you tomorrow.
We'll see ya. Wow, bro. This thing is ridiculous. It's weird because it's like, you know, we're in the bear market, you know, you would hope for a 10x. Right? There were do you remember besides Pepe, what else did 100x?
Well, they did. I mean, the beginning, like many new projects, at the beginning, they are very light on the LP, and the first couple of trades, you know, X'd it a lot. Put it on like a 4-hour chart or a 1-hour chart. That small daily chart, you want to kill yourself looking at.
No, man. That's how I look at. That's how I'm able to gauge where
I know, but
it's going to come
you
down.
can't see it on TV here. It's like this little blop. Yeah, there we go. Now that's the chart people want to see. They want to see a nice intro in it, you know, slow buying. Then it reaches the masses. This is where we first started talking about them, right about in here when they're, and then on the show it jumped up a little bit. We'll call it the striking effect, but it was really just pure luck. And then it dumped off because some Chumbolone's like, oh, I made my $400. I better sell $400 and take it. Now I better do it again and cause 2 other people to FOMO. And then other people sold off because they're Chumbolones. And they're like, oh, well, I better race to get out of this and take my $32 trade. And then they're like, all right, enough of that crap. You guys are out. And we started talking about them. They started like getting the word out about their project, and it started coming back up. I might add, from this point here where it started to come back up to here, let me see if my whiteboard is working today. It is. During this run, while you guys went up, what did BNB do? It tanked. You know, on the 17th, BNB was at 600 down here, and BNB went to 550 here. So you had something that looked like this. Anyway, so it had BNB just stayed normal, this would have mooned a lot further too. Dragon Ball says they have. I gotta say it right. It's Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball Z. We have something amazing still to do. We're only at the very start. Also, they announced a partnership yesterday with our friends at Stag. They're going to do some co-marketing or some other stuff for it. To be honest, I didn't read about the I didn't read the announcement. I just saw the headline for it. Matt says the erection effect. There. Okay, I like that. That's something we could put on the future T-shirt shop slogans. The erection effect. BNB is what does it say here? BNB is not helping, but we have some real holders and it's only a start for us. Well, it's good. It's good that the non-real holders got out and sold off like idiots. We'll just call them idiots. Come on, man. I mean, who gets into a project to sell their $32 in a hurry? Like, and I say $32 or $37 because I saw a couple of really small sales during that sell-off on Dragon Ball Z, DBZ. It's funny, we used to be in a project called DBT. Don't shake, Chuck. Don't shake or quiver. And so it's hard to say DBZ after years of saying DBT. DBZ is going to surprise people. Well, hopefully you do. Ladies and gentlemen, go find the Dragon Ball Z. As usual, trying to use the DYOR Media TG room more. Mostly to post links for the shows, but also to exchange links that when you post them on YouTube and all these places, the scammers get them. And I can't allow everyone to post links because otherwise the feet people and the hula hoop girls start showing up and stuff like that. So it's not good. But if you want to post links to your own Telegram for others to find it, you can obviously post in the DYOR Media Telegram room if you know how to find that. If you're in crypto, you should know how to find that. Go and search Telegram for DYOR Media Striking Crypto Smackdown, and you can post links to your Telegram community. And no, some Chinese guy tried to post a virus RAR file in there. I'm like, come on, man, really? We're not gonna fall for that. So, Chain says, buy Dave's balls. That's another meme coin, Dave's bald.
Dave's
anyway.
bald or Dave's
balls?
Wow.
But there is the second message in the Striking Balls DYOR Media room is the link to DBZ's entry portal. So go if you want to join them. Go find them. Anyway, Pedro, remember a couple of weeks ago we were talking about World of Rewards, WAR, WOR. Yep. Bruno from that is listening here today. Matt, yes, the Viagra effect. We'll call it the striking effect. Maybe same thing. But the erection effect, I like that.
What was the acronym?
WOR. And I don't remember. We had the right chart before, but it took us a while to find it, I think.
World of Rewards. There we are.
Hold on, let me get rid of that. Looks like they're suffering the Chumbolone effect also. Bruno, looks like you had a whale decide to leave, or someone that gets their wallet hacked. Oh my god, guys, I'm sorry, I love being part of this community. My wallet got hacked. Oh, and you find out that that same wallet just flipped it into another project that everyone's FOMOing into, and you're like, you didn't get hacked. Let's see. Shireen says, oh my god, these guys. You know what? It's hard. Pedro and I do a good job of having a neutral show in politics and in gender and all this type of stuff, because you never know who's listening. You know, I hate a particular presidential candidate. I dislike the other one. And in politics, religion, all that kind of stuff, we kind of shy away from that. Every once in a while, we get too much into like, hey, we're a bunch of guys. Hey, you guys, what's happening? You know, and it's hard. It's hard not to draw a penis on when you got the whiteboard. It's really hard because it just happens because you draw a line, then you draw a circle, and you draw another line, and then a little circle at the top of that, and you're like, oh, all I need is one line, and it turns into something that usually my 14-year-old son at the time would draw all over the place. And
well, I mean, I'll put it like this. Look, there's a lot of shows out there. If you don't like it, you can go somewhere else.
Yep.
No offense.
Welcome, Space Cat. Thanks for joining us. Really appreciate it. Space Cat sent me a note the other day saying he's working on a project coming up that hopefully we'll be talking about in the show here in the future. Space Cat, give me a note if I can. Tell me if I can mention their name or not. I don't know if I can yet or not, but he's feeding us some good intel on new projects coming out. Thanks a lot. I really appreciate it. Anyway, still talking about what do we got up here? War, right?
I respect both ancient and demented candidate equally.
That's a good way to put it. Ancient demented candidates. I got to tell you, for those of you who haven't, if you have a Twitch account, go over to Twitch and search for the Biden and Trump AI debates, where somebody has made AI characters that literally move and talk, and they're amazingly lifelike, and they respond to your comments, and they generally insult the crap out of you. It's the funniest. You spend 10 minutes there and you're just laughing, especially because they're spot on with the voices and the mannerisms of them. They're standing behind podiums. It's really funny. Anyway, Bruno, if you're still listening, tell us about War World of Rewards.
Definitely.
And that, I got to tell you, his chart looks like a big middle finger, right? Sorry, Shireen, we're trying not to stay dirty. Who is
Shireen? Nice. Is Shireen new?
Jason's, she's another Spurgis. Jason Spurgis of Stag and Crew, and Shireen shares the same last name, so I'm guessing they're related.
Got it. Cool. Well, then I'm not worried. She'll come back around then. She understands crypto. Listen, one thing I think, you know what? It might even be that crypto was really created by the traditional finance guys just so that they could be dumb again. Because they have to play by such rules in the financial game that they can come over here and just be dumb and silly.
Jason says she can handle it. Oh wait, here we go. The Stag Lady. Mm-hmm. All right, I see the late night telegram could get really bad over there in Stag. Why'd he get banned? Never mind.
He started talking about donkeys and chickens and late night.
All right, Bruno, you must have left us for a while. Anyway, I'm going to be talking to Bruno about featuring their project more and getting some better information about World of Rewards. Apparently, a lot of you listeners know a lot about it. I do not. We'll figure that out later. Pedro, let's before we move on to a bunch of other things, let's talk about the Bitcoin dump here, and we're talking about lots of projects. Let's talk about that, and basically you saw it coming, and tell us what's going on with the market in general.
All right, so like I said, I don't know if did you play those videos?
I played the the BTC one, BNB, ADA. I didn't play all of them. I played a couple of them.
All right, so like I said, we're now in full blown like bear or bull market. I mean, the fact is that we literally went above the previous bear market bull run, which is right here from last year, or not last year, but last bull run to this day. I mean, to this bull run. We typically don't hit the all-time high until after the halvening. So the fact is that we hit above it is really a good sign. Like I said, I expected it to either run really hard and then do a retracement, or to tap above it and then to retrace back down. So me looking at the retracement back, I'm definitely looking either at that 59,000, 57,000 area, simply because we've hit the 8 and the 20 on the daily are starting to turn around and come down. So it's something that I'm definitely looking. And also in that same area, we have the 50 period, or excuse me, the 8 period moving average sitting right there as well. So I have a confluence of a few moving averages, plus there is a demand zone right here on the daily and weekly area. So definitely for me, I'm definitely looking between, like, let's say, you know, the 61,000 to the 57,000 area for retracement. And it, you know, it can always fluctuate between that. It can hit that 50 period moving out, which is at the 55. But in the same sense, I did bring up that if we're in this bull run and it's really pushing hard, right? This is just simply a pullback into demand to get buyers so that it can push back up. So it's as simple as that. I'm really interested to see how this affects the halvening here. I've heard enough people say, like, oh, after the halvening it's going to sell off, it's not even, but just like I've heard people say that, you know, we're done with the, you know, what's the word I want to use, meme coin season, right? Like that was
We're definitely not done with that.
Definitely not. Or like, you know, altcoins, you know, they're gonna just peter out and stuff like that, which isn't true. We're seeing things starting to run and rally hard. So it's, I do expect us to see a pullback, though. You know, how significant will it be? I'm expecting it's going to be a smaller pullback, simply because we're in a full blown like bull run here. Right. So, and then this is the first time we've been above the moving or this has been the first time above the highs before the halvening. So I think come halvening, everybody else is going to come back around here, and once it starts to really peak out again, I mean, I got to put it like this. I went to the store today because was trying to clear up this nasal stuff I have going on here and the cough. And one of the guys just randomly was like, "Hey, what do you think about crypto?" And I was just like, "What do you mean?
How much time do you got?"
Yeah. And so I just simply said, why are you? My biggest thing was, you know, I'm not going to tell them all the knowledge I have because they're just going to get way overwhelmed and they're just like, wait, what?
Well, there's this thing called the Fibonacci retracement and Bollinger Bands.
So I just simply I said to him, well, why do you care? Oh, my friend, he made, what was it, like $10,000, and all he put in was $10 or $100. And I was just like, oh, wow, that's impressive. And I said, that can't happen. That definitely can't happen in the markets. And so he was, you know, he was kind of stoked about that. But I just kind of talked to him. But when the guy at the teller store typically starts talking about it, that's either a sign saying it's about to fall apart, or in all reality, it might just get up and go again. You know, like we don't know exactly what this is going to entail, because we know when FOMO kicks in crypto, it really does start pushing everybody to the moon. So, you know, that's, whereas in the institutional world, if your grandma or somebody else was talking about it, you know, then all of a sudden it means you probably should get out. So I don't know fully of that stance, but the fact is that the grocery store guy was talking about it shows me that, okay, there is some real demand. There's something here that needs to be paid.
It's also possible, here, let me move myself so I can point to it correctly. Don't move your chart. That this dip right here in Bitcoin is because everyone's selling it to buy PepeZ. I think that's what Larry Fink at BlackRock is selling. Is that his name, Fink?
I don't think so. What is that? It's all right. Keep going.
is telling everybody, look, guy at his trading desks, look, I know we took in $1 billion a day for a while in Bitcoin for the ETFs. Let's get some PepeZ. So they're
Oh, I
dumping.
see what you're doing.
They're dumping BTC. I'm trying to start a good rumor. You know.
Yes. Oh, yes. Absolutely not.
Pedro,
Stop
come
it,
back
you're
and be
crazy.
a party pooper here. That's a great rumor that BlackRock is dumping BTC for a meme coin just to drive engagement because they're a secret investor behind the scenes in MainnetZ, and they want to drive engagement and get it going and take on Solana. I think that's it.
Absolutely.
Isn't that a great
not.
story, guys?
Oh, that would be hilarious. You know, it'd be funny though if something did like that happen, or they have like insider, like young guys who are like in their late 20s, right, or mid 20s, and they're like, "Dude, we should buy MainnetZ. It's just up and coming." I would believe more about that, right? And one of them just happens to hack into the wallet of I don't know, like let's say JP Morgan or something like that, and just takes $1 billion and says, "I'm buying this. It's to the moon."
To the moon. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we got a lot of people watching us here today. We've had 73 people tune in. We've got 15 on here right now. Probably a bunch of new people. Pedro and I always like to see comments from you. If you're new, please subscribe. You only have to subscribe for a minute and comment. Let us know where you are in the world. We got viewers from all over the world. We've had some good networking come on here, and people meet other people. And also, we want to know who you are, so when you come back, we can engage with you and talk about projects you like as well. And today we're on YouTube, the Twitter, Kick. I punted on LinkedIn today. When we talk mostly about memes, I don't bother going to LinkedIn because I get nasty comments over there from people. I don't get nasty comments on LinkedIn. I just get the usual suspects. Meme coins suck. And I'm like, yes, they do, but they're great marketing. And having to explain that over and over again gets tiring. But anyway, we have a good show here. Pedro and I put on a good daily show about the markets and stuff like that. We try to have a little fun, very interactive with the crowd. So thank you for your new people. And I broadcast on Twitch. And I see that there's an ad playing here now, so maybe you're not hearing this. But we broadcast on Twitch because Twitch you can put in the background. So if you're watching on your mobile device and you need to multitask, and when you put YouTube in the background, it shuts off unless you pay for premium. Just go over and watch us on YouTube or on Twitch, and you can find us, DYOR Media, and find the show. And you can put us in the background and listen while you multitask and stuff like that. Oh, I keep forgetting to tell people that, but it's always an option to do that. And if you comment on Twitch, I can still see the comments and comment back to you. Same with Kick, but nobody likes Kick because it's mostly just hula hoop girls and feet people. Sorry if you're for one of those two groups. I'm sorry for insulting you, but you deserve it. Let's see. Dara says the BTC OGs made Wall Street the dumb money for a change. You're right. They did. Wall Street's playing catch up. Web Trio says, yay, Twitch. Yeah, you might feel like you're alone over there in the comment section, because you will be. But at least you can listen to us while you multitask and so forth. So that works out pretty well.
And you will be. Oh, that's good.
What is Web Trio? What's your logo there? Oh, there he is, or she is, whomever, coming into us from Twitch. What's the logo here? What's Web Trio? Here's your chance to shill. Shill it.
Shill it
and bill it.
Web Trio.
All right. So
and just to also reiterate, we don't receive any money from any of this. We don't so when we want people to come on, we want you to talk about your projects. One, potentially because it lets us see kind of what's out there and what's actually going on. But two, that lets all of our viewers know, look, there's nothing's being shilled, nothing's being, we're not getting paid for any of this. So it's something that we need to.
No, Dave, I was just wondering what your logo was.
Big Dave from.
Yeah, what the logo was. Anyway, that's right. Just to clarify what Pedro says, I have been talking about having sponsored segments in the future, and you'll see that the branding will be a little different, and so you guys know whenever we're talking about something that's sponsored, because for a while Pedro and I have been avoiding that because we're a small channel and no one wanted to sponsor us. But we've grown a lot and got a much bigger
We're
view.
growing.
Yeah, we're growing a lot, and our viewers are going up and stuff like that, and we have a good show. So people have asked to be on it, and I've not wanted to do that directly. But JB at the DeFi Dojo down here has come to us and said, hey, we do a lot of AMAs. Why don't we add you to our package? And if they select you, they can just get or select the video part of it too. They can be a sponsored segment on your show. So we'll do that, but you'll know that it's obviously sponsored and that type of stuff. We do have regular sponsors. I might add. This will give me, I guess, Pedro, give me a minute to talk about. Let me see if my sponsors, Audit Chain's new website, is up and running here. It's not. They always promise me it'll be ready by showtime, but it's not ready yet. But anyway, Audit Chain, this logo down over here, it's a new AI play for the accounting world. The accounting, financial, and assurance industry is a $1 trillion industry. Let's with a T. $1 trillion. $1 trillion. And what Audit Chain, let's put it on the close up here so you can see the Audit Chain logo here. Oh, I'm on twice. There we go. This group, Audit Chain, they're traded on Matic. They have a token over there that is used to run their validator nodes. And what they do is they use artificial intelligence to go through companies' financial documents, Edgar filings in the U.S., whatever they are in Canada and the EU and Australia and that type of stuff. And use a logic and reasoning AI engine to go through and find inconsistencies, to find problems, hunt out the clues for fraud and that type of stuff. But they also sell a software package that's on the front end that integrates with your own accounting system that prevents you from having any of those types of errors. And it's just getting ready to launch. I've been saying this for a while, but once this AI thing kind of came around, they said we need more of that artificial intelligence, and they're rebranding it as an artificial intelligence play. And I got to tell you, it's going to be massive. So go find Audit Chain, auditchain.finance, and go find them on Matic, AUDT. Take a look at their project. I got to tell you, I warned you, their token is used to be the gas for their validator nodes. So it's very thinly traded. But its liquidity pool is very light at this moment. But once it gets launched, because they're going to be selling their nodes, they're going to have an IDO, an INO, initial node offering, which MainnetZ basically had also, and so they're going to sell their nodes, and it's going to be all I can say is it's going to be nuts. But auditchain.finance, and of course below me. Camuso CPA. I haven't been talking a lot about Patrick Camuso lately because it's tax filing season and he's busy, and you generally don't get new cases right now. But Patrick does crypto accounting and crypto tax filing in the U.S. And really a lot of the things he says and talks about are really apply to most of the Western countries that share similar economies and similar laws about how to account for your crypto. And even if you say, well, I'm a wealthy guy and I use the Big Four to do my accounting, or big firms like that, half of his clients are people that went to those firms and they screwed up their taxes. Because if you ask your accountant, can you read a Blockchain Explorer? And if he looks at you and goes, what? Then that's the wrong accountant. I mean, if you're just doing exchange work and you get a 1099 from them, that's not what I'm talking about. But if you're in DeFi land, you invest in tokens that have staking, rebasing, reflections. You do you fund liquidity pools and things like that. Your taxes get a mess real quick. Camuso CPA in the comments down below. Go see Patrick and tell him Pedro and Striking sent you. I haven't done the sponsor thing all week or in the past couple shows. The mayor of Akron says JB and DeFi Dojo guys are good people. They are. I'm finding that. Let's see. Web Trio answers my question. Represents myself and 2 other friends in the crypto space. Or something in porn. Might need to make an octet. I think what you're going to need is a dodecahedron. A dodecahedron. Many of you people who grew up playing golf, you'll know what that is. Dodecahedron. All right, Pedro, what do we got next here? Hello, Pedro. Earth to Pedro. Pedro's
that explains why. That explains why. I was like, okay, well, he wants to keep talking. Okay. I realized I muted myself.
You're on mute.
Yes. I was like, okay, keep going, bud.
Yeah, and I moved I can see when Pedro puts himself on mute, and it used to be here in my eyesight, and I moved him to another computer here to offload some work to another computer here. And so it's not obvious to me when you're on mute.
That's okay. My bad.
Betty Baskins says, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome from the cat. Betty Baskins. AJ, thanks for joining us.
Oh, that's where I went.
And good morning. Where you must be a West Coaster then. You must be that.
Good morning. Yeah, there. It's 10 o'clock there. Good morning. Nice to meet you, Miss Betty Baskins. Glad to have you. All right, so let's check out here a couple quick things, right? So obviously, Elon Musk last week, Doge to the moon, only did a small little pump, which I think it was the 14th, where he made that comment saying that sooner or later you'll be able to buy Tesla with Doge. But it was really interesting that this just gave liquidity to people, and as you saw the sell-off. So I expected to see this. I think this is when it hit. So I think this was the day. Was it the 4th? I forget exactly when. But it shot up. It almost hit our supply area here. And I'd expect it to come back down to this supply area, which has now become demand. So look at something like this here. And but I found it really interesting that Elon Musk was very just kind of blanket about what he plans on doing with Doge. It was almost kind of, now we finally kind of know what he wants to do, and then just kind of, what's the old saying, like, buy the news, buy the rumor,
sell the news.
So that's almost like now that we finally know, what's going to happen, you just saw this huge sell-off. So the fact that you have the crossover, the 8 and 20, I'd expect it to come back down and test that 50 period, which is sitting at a price of 11 cents. The fact that we did almost get all the way up to 20 cents was pretty crazy. Give me 1 second.
I love your ringer.
Give me 1 second.
Pedro's real life world interfered with that one, but he gets it through my studio monitor here. It just sounds like an Arabic song that's being sung through a telephone routed through rural China. Every time I hear it, I start to laugh. As someone who lived in the Middle East for a long time, I like a lot of their music, but not when it goes through the acoustical quality that Pedro just put it through. But I gotta tell you what I don't understand about this Doge chart and Elon Musk is, why does Elon love Doge so much? I mean, maybe because no one actually owns it anymore, that type of thing. I think it would be quite simple for him just to start his own token, and the community would just FOMO right into it. Not that he needs to make any money from it, but just start his own token or his own blockchain or whatever. He could just buy. I think he should just buy MainnetZ, right? Just come in and just give you $1 billion for it. I think that's a great plan. I'm starting great internet rumors today. Let's start another one. I heard Elon Musk is going to buy MainnetZ. Just the whole blockchain, the intellectual property and everything for $1 billion. And give everyone on there 1 billion tokens. And he's going to put 20 billion in the liquidity pool. That's another great, fantastic rumor. See, this is the education and entertainment you guys get on the DYOR Media Network.
Sorry about that. Here we go.
It's all right, Pedro. I was just starting more internet rumors.
Oh, this is good. Well, on to the next rumor. Let's check out Solana. Now, Solana is really nice because it broke through this big, huge push right here. Now, all-time high here for Solana is the 250 mark area, like that 260 area. And we're honestly not that far away. I mean, before that halving happens, this thing is kicking. So it's interesting to see what's happening with BNB. as well as with Solana, because Solana has obviously become one of the next like BNB, or if not, a simultaneous exchange that people can go back and forth on, right?
Yep.
You make money one, then you switch in and make money on the next one, right? I think what we will see is a failed project on BNB go over to Solana, or vice versa, a failed project on Solana, you know, then the relaunch on BNB and potential success. So it's going to be really interesting. I'm sorry.
It's returned. But anyway, while he's gone, let's talk about Solana here, ladies and gentlemen. I forgot to turn my camera back on. Anyway, so the market's tanking, Solana pumping. Why? Why is that? Meme coins. That's right. Everyone's coming in buying memes. This slurf here, this slurf, and all the people that brought in to buy that probably was a lot of this driving it back up. I mean, I was in last week. I was in a couple of them. First of all, at House of Memes. I was in Myra, Cora, Tremp, Just the Tip. All these ones,
Okay,
they just went nuts. And everyone was buying Solana to get in it. And the networks that were bridging to Solana were running behind. And everyone that was on Solana had a lot of money anyway, because Solana's been pumping. But anyway, the meme coins, they've, like I've been saying the whole episode here, they've been one awesome marketing thing for Solana. Because how many times have you heard people using the word BSC, BNB, Pancake Swap over the past, I don't know, couple of months? Very little compared to Solana and Radium and Jupiter and all this type of stuff for bridging and trading on Solana. And remember the last bull run and everything, when the Safe Moon thing was going nuts and Elon Gate and all those projects, nobody talked about anything else except BNB and Pancake Swap. And then people got tired of it. They got tired of it, and they went to new chains, and the meme coins went to Solana, and man, did they take hold! Woo! Whew, you should see my shoes. But that's drove their price. And now, as a result, because of meme coins, what has happened? I want everyone to think about this. It's called do your own research. We teach you these things. You know, I'm not giving you a fish. I'm teaching you to fish. That Solana is a massive ecosystem. Huge. There's shit tons of projects that you can't even believe on it. Everything from payroll companies to trust companies to lending, blah blah. You name it, they're doing it on Solana now. And when Solana, after FTX, and Solana was at $8 or $9 a token, none of those companies had any money anymore, and a lot of them went out of business because they lost their kind of built-in liquidity. And they had a tough time because a lot of them had got a lot of their insider cash for just paying their one developer or two developers by the Solana token. Now Solana's at 200 again, or what is it, 190 or something? Mm-hmm. All those companies are flush with cash now. Their liquidity went up. The value of the tokens they hold went up, and they're for a couple of weeks they're in the infinite money machine. It's sell tokens, raise some money. Other people buy it, FOMO in, price go higher, price go higher, price go higher. So even though they've sold tokens, they're worth even more. And so that's what's going on with Solana, and it's a great thing. And that's what we hope happens with MainnetZ. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Where's my buddy Zach Humphreys? He should have been here for the talk about MainnetZ.
Oh, he was supposed to pop in here?
Yeah, I told him to do that because we're going to talk about
I was razzing him a little because I was listening to him give some TA a little. Yeah. And I typed in, I said, I need to teach you how to do some TA, brother.
Yeah, he self-admits that he's not good at it. But that's why he developed that XT Algo program, and I got to tell you, he's signing up like 60 people a day at $20 a month.
What is this?
His XT Algo trading indicator program.
I don't know what it is.
It gives you signals.
Really?
Yeah, I think what they are plugins for TradingView. I think. I don't understand how it works that well, but it flashes, and he goes over them on his show. He says, "Here, we flashed here as a buy indicator, and market go boom."
All right. There you go. That's interesting. And this is through what organization?
He paid a developer to build it.
He paid it to build it. So the guy was a trader as well?
I don't know that. All I know is that him and Austin Hilton teamed up, and they paid developers to develop it for him, and then they each market their own version of it. Austin has one, and Zach has one. It's genius.
Nice.
Yeah.
It is genius. Very, very, very smart.
If it works. If it doesn't work, not so genius.
I'm just trying to see what were some of the. I mean, they're obviously not going to tell me, but I'm just curious to see what their. That's what I want to use. Parameters were for it.
I think there are default parameters, and you can make your own.
Yeah, I'm really curious to see. I'm really curious because that's like if you can make your own, then what? That's interesting. I want to go check it out. So I'll play with it. I'll see what's up. It sounds like it might be good. $20 a month. It's not bad. And he does 60. He does 60 a day.
Like as the bull run started honking up and his viewership was going up, he was signing up a whole bunch every day. I'm not giving away inside information. He was talking about this on his stream.
60 a day, bro. That's nice. $20. What is that? That's 12.
Yeah. Let's move on. You know, you know where we got to move back to though, real quick here, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, for a project that has no marketing going on, no chart, no doodly squat. PepeZ is now at some large multiple now. It's almost 10x from where I got in on it.
And you got in late, right?
Yesterday morning about 5 a.m. Yeah.
And it's been around for about 2 days, 3 days?
Yeah, I think they launched it at 2 a.m. Right now, since there's no chart, you can only really compare it to PepeZ to NetZ, or PepZ to NetZ, whatever the hell it is, and it's 129 PepZs per NetZ. And yesterday it was thousands of PepZs per NetZ.
So the other question that I have is, so what is the liquidity pool like?
You know what? I can look that. I went to the contract and looked it up, and right now it is it's 21 million PepZs paired with 216,000 NetZs. And so what's NetZ trading at right now? I can't remember if it's 8 cents or 8 thousandths of a cent. Where are you, NetZ? NetZ is at 10 cents. It's at 10 cents. So there's 21,000. So there's roughly 46,000 in the liquidity pool, and I have no idea what the market cap is, so I can't compare that. Let's look at that. 21 million PepZs. Let's run that through the Zodiac swap. 21. 3, 1, 2, 3. That equals. I'm getting conflicting numbers on the. Guys, if there's anyone there that understands the Zodiac swap, when you type in a number, and I'd show it to you, but it shows my balance right now, and I don't want to do that. When you type in a number, it gives you one US dollar amount in the top window and one right now, which is half in the bottom window of what you're trading to. It's kind of weird. Anyway, but it matches what I said, that there's about $45,000 or so in liquidity in it, and I'm guessing they have a $500,000-$700,000 market cap right now. So that's right in that wheelhouse for doing fine, as far as I can tell. Let me go back to the comments here, see if anyone's listening. Nope, the memecoins people are done. They gave it their shot. They stayed on for an hour.
Appreciate it. Appreciate that.
So it's not a, it's not weak in the liquidity. So that's good.
Yeah. Yep. I look forward to seeing the chart.
Yeah, it's interesting. When the chart comes out, will it go back to when they started trading, or for when the start? I bet it's only going to start right where it starts, so it won't, right when they start monitoring it, so it won't show that big run up, which may be a good thing, because then people will think they're getting in at the beginning, and FOMO buy the heck out of it.
Yeah, that's actually exactly probably what will most likely happen. They'll go through and they'll sit there and be like, "Oh wow, it's already going. They already have. This is not one of those projects that just this is what we're looking to do. This is like what we actually have done." You know. Good no. Hola, can you hear me?
Yep, I can. Sorry, I was just.
Oh, sorry.
I was just watching a bunch of projects that I
Hola?
sold out of and are now starting to rebound.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, but I took profits, so you can't be mad at me for that.
No, I'm proud of you. And do you have a moon bag?
Yeah, I have in this one project a caw. It's on Crow. One of our frequent listeners got me into a bunch of crow with knife and cat with mane. And I didn't make, these were all ones you put $200 in and just see where it goes. And crow with knife got all the way up to $2,000. At 10x that, and so I was like, ooh. And then they say, oh, there's another one. So I took $200 out of that and put it in this other one, and then that went up. It's 3x or something like that. So I was up to like $3,000 on a $200 investment. And I said, oh, I need to take some out. And of course, in between the time of my mind thinking that and the time doing it, it went down by 40%. So I was like, all right, I'm just gonna take most of my profits out, which I did.
Good. So 200 turned into 1,500.
Yeah, but it'll be about 2,000 right now.
So not 10x, bro. Not a bad day.
No,
right?
It was only on those things 2 days. I'll do that. I'll do that all the time.
Right. Well, too bad this only comes around 6 months out of every 4 years. So,
PepeZ is pumping again. I'm watching the numbers change on the Zodiac swap for when you just, the only way to price it is put in your max bag. Hit the max button and see what it translates to into USDT.
Not bad. Dude, your face is turning red, bro.
Doing the happy dance.
Dude, you were straight up, dude. Is Miss Striking there?
No,
Is she walking in the room or something.
She had to go. She had to go off to work.
You're
but
blushing over here, dude.
All right. Shit! It just balled out again here. Oh my god! It's like I haven't. Pedro, do you know how long it's been since I did the happy dance in crypto? I mean, my god, it's been
about a year and a half, 2 years.
Oh, it's been since October of 2021, when my original project hit CoinGecko and CoinMarketCap within 24 hours, and the FOMO was unreal. I mean, it went balls up before it went tits up.
Oh, that's awesome.
We all learned those lessons, didn't we, ladies and gentlemen? How many times have we held it down to the end, like all those safe moon idiots that are still holding today, even though the contract's off and their people are in jail? And then, not only that, but they held it all the way to the bottom, got the contract turned off, the liquidity was pulled, the FBI and CIA, DEA, everybody, you name it, they came in and seized everything, put the dudes in jail, and still, the safe moon people that were in it to the end are like, it's still good and everyone else sucks. Like, dude, your contract and money are gone, so is your honor. And you're gonna have to be addressing your honor pretty soon too. And that's why I say for those people who really enjoyed the SafeMoon community, if you're listening to this, I applaud you. Go check out Operation Phoenix. They're not paying me to say that. I am involved in the project, but they're not paying me. Go check them out. A bunch of the community members got together, not the team. They're putting together a great project, and they're even got a new cutting-edge DEX coming out, launching pretty soon here. They have a DEX that works very well. They have a new cutting-edge DEX that's coming out that SafeMoon Mark / DeFi Mark has helped them develop, and it's going to start revolutionizing things and the way things are traded. Not just traded on a chain, but cross-chain. You'll be amazed at what they'll be able to do. So go check them out, and if you go to Reddit and all these people are like, oh no, they're just trying to scam everybody. No, SafeMoon people, you're the ones that got scammed, right? Your money's gone and your leaders are in jail. That's the essence of a scam. When the community gets together and says, we're going to try and right the ship and do something good, that is not a scam. Especially when everyone's doxxed. Everyone's doxxed and everyone is on YouTube like me talking about it. Anyway, gotta remember to tell people about that. Let's see, Dara. Sorry, I've got some comments here. Finally, is there a volatility index or a version of that for crypto you know about? I guess that's a Pedro question. I just use the greed index, greed or fear or greed index. But I don't know if there's one you can trade.
I don't know. I don't. I just honestly, I use Bitcoin.
I would like to see one because if it's something that you could trade, like trading, what's the best one to trade in traditional Filand for volatility?
Give me a sec. Let me ask Copilot here real quick.
Matt says Operation Phoenix is an amazing project with a ton of potential. Listening to their Phoenix Fridays, really you're like, wow, they've really got a lot planned. And if they can pull it off, it's going to be amazing. But they need eyeballs, and I don't know why they are not getting the eyeballs from the old SafeMoon community. I realize a lot of people have been burned on the old SafeMoon community, and they're like, well, I'm not going there. But that's like saying, well, I bought my 58 Studebaker and it only lasted 4 years, so I'm not going to buy a 2024 Chevy. Those cars, man. I think Chevy bought Studebaker. Whatever, but you get my point. You got an old creaky car that was one of the first ones, and you're not going to buy a new one that's better, that the community and the engineers and everybody figure out what's better. No, you buy the thing that's better, and you get involved in. So do that. Space Cat says, I love Operation Phoenix. Sorry. Didn't mean to make love to your ear there, Space Cat.
CVI. Actually, I just found out there is. We're about to go check it out. It's called CVI. CVI.
Let's put you back on the screen here.
I just had it. Now, was I? CVI. Yeah, CVI. CVI. CF Finance. Total value. Nope. No, that's not correct.
What did I want to look at here? Oh yeah, I was going to pull up OPHX.
Yeah, this definitely is not it. Huh.
Ah.
Why did I think I just got rickrolled by
Rickrolled by TradingView.
No, not by TradingView, by Copilot here.
Yeah, it happens every now and then. Space Cat says, I just talked to a SafeMoon holder the other day who just found out that his tokens were worth nothing. I think that SafeMoon holder got rickrolled. Yeah, I'll just go to PancakeSwap, see how much my SafeMoon tokens are worth, and all of a sudden, I'll never let you go.
Dude, that's so wrong. That's so good, dude.
Did you ever see that? You ever see it when Rick played? He's a drummer by nature, and him and Dave Grohl do a version of that song.
No, I haven't.
It's so effing awesome. Dave Grohl was playing, did like a surprise performance at some like small bar somewhere. I think it was in England, and when he was touring over there at one point, and he did a small like last minute show and stuff like that. And he said, "I got a great song for you, but I need a drummer, and my normal drummer doesn't." No, I think he was just playing solo guitar. He's like, "I need a drummer," and all of a sudden the curtains open up and there's a drum set, and Rick Ashley comes out, and he's still he's 30 years older than his video now, but he comes out, and the crowd goes nuts, and then he sits down to play drums, and then Grohl starts playing the song on the guitar, and then Rick starts going at it with the drums, and it was an awesome cover. It was great, and the crowd, of course, everyone, once you hear this, hard to sing that song, but once you start hearing it, you know all the words because you've been Rick-rolled so often. And then the whole crowd's going absolutely batshit crazy berserk, and it was great. I think it's on YouTube somewhere. Matt says, "I still have 20,000 SafeMoon tokens. What they worth? When Lambo? When not even a Matchbox car Lambo."
Yeah.
When that one's just when prison. When a prison.
Yeah, it's sad. It's really sad.
It's Neo-Wick says, "Hello, what are we doing today? Thanks for joining us on Twitch, Neo-Wick."
Definitely.
We are we're talking crypto here. Thanks for joining us. Really appreciate it.
But you never. Here's the thing. Let's bring this up here real quick. So I never went over this. I actually wanted to bring this up last week, but I forgot to do it. So remember we talked about this becoming a demand zone, it coming down. It hit our area.
What chart you get there?
So this is Lunic. Okay. And almost to a T. It didn't hit it exact, but we came down, we hit it, and then we had another explosion, bro. Like, look, like this is dead and gone. Like, what's that song? Dead and gone. Dude, it's still, dude. You talk about a dead cow bounce, man. Like, it's just look. It's nuts. It's absolutely nuts.
It's bonkers, batshit crazy. That's what it is,
dude. I mean, and we're talking. This is Lunic. This is the one that fell apart, and with Do Kwon.
I was listening to Rand's show the other day. Actually, I was watching one of his back episodes, and he lost $100 million in Lunic.
Oh,
$100 million. And I was trying to figure out how he got $100 million, and then he pieced together where he bought into it and how that worked. And and he turned like $2 million into $100 million, and it went to zero on him one day. And he was talking about his physical reaction to it. It was amazing.
Who is it?
Rand, Crypto Banter.
Oh yeah. Yep. I like him online. I think he's
when you were off, we were trying to get on his show.
Oh really?
Yeah, because he put out a thing saying if you use other creators, if you use banter bubbles on your show, we'll feature you, and we didn't get picked.
We still can. I mean, we can still use his stuff. I like his stuff. But
it was a promotion that he was, and he picked a couple other guys that frankly were useless dolts. Not a fun show. Like, I'm not being they're not smart guys. I mean, but their show wasn't fun and interactive like ours. So it was just the guys that get up there with the same blue background. Wah 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 wah.
We'll get our own team. We'll get our own
Pedro,
stuff.
we've been going on 2 hours here. You're in this for tomorrow, right?
Yes, sir. I'll be here.
All right. So things we didn't talk about today much, which I need to learn about. Bruno is going to talk to me about World of War. We talked about Slurf, Solana, OPHX. We talked a little bit about BOM, CAW, CWM, PepeZ, and Dragon Ball Z. I've been saying Dragon Balls, not right. Dragon Ball Z. And they're not affiliated with the Net Z guys or PepeZ guys.
No,
Dragon Ball Z.
Dragon Ball Z.
You know what, Dragon Ball Z, guys, if you're still listening, go on over and get on Zodiac Swap on the MainnetZ thing and launch a token over there too, because your name just fits there.
Well, it's a cartoon. You know about Dragon Ball Z, right?
Yeah, I've never watched it. Somebody's just explained to me.
Yeah, I knew it was going to be a famous show when one of my foster brothers literally would get up at 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock in the morning on Saturday morning just to watch it in the U.S. I mean, I was like, what are you doing up at this time? Because I had my own paper out, and I'd get up, and he was like, oh, I'm watching this TV show. All my friends are watching it, and so like I got up, dude. After I got done the paper, I sat down and started watching it, and I thought to myself, it's okay. It's not super amazing. It's not like Voltron, right? But he was fanatic about it, like just fanatic, and the show itself built up its own like world and its own whole entire ecosystem. It was the first one that I had ever seen something where it was all consuming, like people, it was like one of those first cartoon, because I think prior to that, man, I can't think of anything that kids would go out and like, maybe GI Joe, but GI Joe still
I had all those like foot tall long guys, GI Joes. The ones that are now, they're trading for like $50,000 each. I blew them all up with fireworks.
Bruh.
They was like, oh, this is supposed to be war? Well, I'll show you war. Boom, boom. Blew the shit out of them.
Yeah, they trade, dude. I can't believe how much money the memorabilia is trading for. Like how many baseball cards, bro, you put in between your spokes so you can make that.
I kept it. I never destroyed my baseball cards. I kept them all. I still have them. I collected them in the 70s. People, don't age me out that much. And I have all the 1970s baseball cards I ever bought. Still have them all.
Dude.
Big stacks of them in rubber bands, because that's how they were bought then. Like, I'm like, oh, don't get me started on that. I remember I gave them to my son. And I'm like, you know what, son? I've had these all my life here. I'm gonna just give these to you here, and and you can add to them the modern day baseball cards. And I came into his room once, and they were all over. He's making houses out of them and stuff. And I packed them all back up and took them back from him. I said, nope, that's not what these are for.
This is your inheritance. You don't realize it.
This is just to talk about and dream about your childhood. That's. Hold on a sec, Pedro. I gotta type this message in Telegram here to the Dragon Ball Z people.
No worries. So I wanted to talk about real quick also. What is it? So I think Decentraland, as well as the other one, Sand, are kind of seeing a pretty decent sell-off. We haven't seen much of a pump of metaverses coming up here, and so I think we should see some type of metaverse pump coming up here soon. So I was looking at Sand and also Decentraland here, and I was looking at this. Where is it at? I think when you don't use this a lot, it like erases your stuff. There it is. We're gonna go to a week. So I'm definitely looking at it from. I'll pull this up here real quick. I like this zone here of 50 cents to 46 cents. The next portion above this, because we are above all the moving averages here on the weekly, as well as the monthly and the daily here, it's basically, give me a second. Sorry, I didn't want to cuff in your guys' ears.
Sorry.
I'm pretty positive we're going to come down, find some support at this lower level here of that 50 cent to 46 cent area here. I'll kind of go sideways for maybe a week, and then just see it kind of explode from there. I think we'll see it kind of go up probably to $1, if not higher than. I mean, realistically, I think we potentially could get that 160, 152 area here. Just simply because it's just one of those things. I mean, $1.52 to $1.67, and then Sand, pretty much the same thing. Where's my weekly here?
Yeah, PepeZ is over $1 million market cap now. They're not. They don't even really exist yet either.
Dude, that's nuts.
I know.
That's freaking awesome. So this area right here for sand, also I like that 50 cent to 47 cent mark area. I think that's a nice little area here. We do have that 20 period moving average sitting above us, but it's not necessarily really looks like it's going to super hold. But just the fact that you have that demand zone right here, along with it, as well as the weekly or the daily zone kind of sitting right here at these levels, by that time we should see some form. It also could come back down to that 200 period moving average, which is sitting around the 44 cents. So basically 50 to 44 cents here. It's a nice little area for sand purchase of this. Nice pullback with a Uniswap. If Uniswap still keeps following or keeps going down with this downtrend, which I do doubt, but if we do, we could come back down to the base right here, which is going to be that $7 to 650. But the fact is that we're sitting at that weekly 8 period moving average, and we've had a decent push up already. The sell off for the week to go down to continue up. So I do like that $10 mark area, potentially to the next level of $23 to $21 for Uniswap. And right now sitting at $11, or excuse me, $10 mark ish. Where is it sitting? I just want to make sure. $11 mark area. We're already bouncing off of that $10 8 SMA mark area here. So this is just a nice little push up again here. And then what was it? What's this one? Zilliqua. Oh man, I totally forgot about these guys. How they doing, by the way?
Yeah, Zill's been around a long time.
Yeah.
Let's see. NeoWick says, "Can I know your thoughts on the StepN ecosystem? I was in crypto, but I'm getting in touch to it back now." I'll tell you what. We're coming to the end of our show. I'm going to write that one down, and we'll address it. Probably have to address it on another show here.
All right.
Oh, and my fucking pen just died. Damn it. Let's see. Let me put that one up again here. So StepN.
Yeah, StepN. I remember when that first came out. I remember when it was, I think, $10 million market cap, and then it just skyrocketed. That was one of the ones I was driving, heard it on a podcast, somebody talking about it, saying, "Oh, this new unique thing," and then I was so frustrated that I missed it.
Space Cat, even Mrs. Striking owns some Dragon Ball Z. This just let's put it that now that is a bullish indicator. If she lets her own money go into a project, that is a bullish indicator right there. What we need is the Mrs. Striking index. and the index can be, on one side is a couch, and one side is the marital bed. And wherever the dot is, that's where Tom is. That's the bullish indicator, or not couch or marital bed. That's it's it's the bullish indicator for Mrs. Striking. Jason says that'd be a smart move for you to buy that. And Pedro, you weren't here yesterday. Right in the middle of the show, Mrs. Striking interrupted me, and in Canada, there's this media organization called The Peak. It's a business and media organization, and they do an annual list of emerging leaders in the country, and of the zillions of applications they have. Mrs. Striking was selected to be one of the winners in the politics and government division.
Oh wow!
Yeah, it's a big deal. It's all over social media and stuff like that.
So she's becoming famous.
Yeah, she won the 40 under 40 in Canada award too. She's been rocking, and that's ladies and gentlemen why I work for her and she doesn't work for me.
Hey man, it's good to have a boss wife, man.
Yeah.
Shoot.
Speaking of, my list of things to do for her today is long. So
the time's a ticking. Gotcha.
So we do need to wrap this.
Alrighty. Well, we can always go into StepN and other stuff later. Thank you for having me on again today. I appreciate you. I know I've been sick and trying to deal with certain things, so thank you so much for putting up with my craziness. and I'll be back around.
I've got this new thing here. The ditty is 2 minutes long, Pedro. So that's a 2-minute warning that we're gonna go off the air in 2 minutes. Can you hear the ditty?
Yeah, I can.
Matt Rhodes says, "Thank you, DYOR team. Always fun. The DYOR Media Network and Pedro and I thank everyone for showing up here, having a good time with us. We really appreciate it. There's nothing better than getting a good crew to come on and talk about their project." Especially in a bull run. I mean, you can't go wrong talking about projects in a bull run. But of course, thanks to everyone. I'll try and get the list at Dragon Ball Z, at MainnetZ, at PepeZ, at Stag, at Operation Phoenix. Thanks to all of our viewers from all over the place. To Dara, we haven't seen to Royal Q in Zimbabwe in a few days. Got to get him back on the air. But guys from Spain to the UK to Kanukistan or Canada to the US to wherever you are, Neo-Nick, whatever your name is. Thank you very much. Space Cat, Mrs. Striking has my vote for next Prime Minister. She's gearing up for something like that. Ka-ching in the house. Thank you, Ka-ching, coming to us from wherever. Ka-ching. Oh, I stopped my... Do I have that programmed wrong? Oh, yeah, stop other sounds on when I do that. See, I was kicking it towards a big climactic ending of the show. But anyway, thank you, Ka-ching. We can't, as I say, we can't do these things without you. So we'll give you the holler. That's the Pedro effect. Pedro comes back on. Go Doggy Style. Thanks for joining us. Go Doggy Style. God, what a great name that is. Even as a logo, it says down here, GDS, Go Doggy Style. PepeZ is flying on MainnetZ. Yes, it is, ladies and gentlemen. Looks like it's been about a 10x.
Go Doggy Style.
PepeZ's got a website now. See if we can bring that up the last minute here without bombing the system here.
Let's see. Come on. No whammies, no whammies, no whammies,
no whammies. Oh, that's not it.
Come on. Go Doggy Style. Go Doggy Style.
Let's see if we can get it up here before this music ends. No, Pedro. Don't want Pedro. And Tom. Here we go. Here's the first meme coin on MainnetZ. Go Doggy says, I've a 25x since yesterday. You must have been like the second buyer. It's a dog boutique. Go Doggy Style. What a great name. Good job with that one. Ladies and gentlemen, we've had a good time here. Look, the website's got a swapper. You can stake. They set aside a ton of money to stake. They've got tokenomics too, so they're making some fat bank on this trading. Ladies and gentlemen, PepeZ, the star of the show today. I'm Tom Herlihy, otherwise known as Striking Balls in the crypto media world. My co-host Pedro Garcia in the house with us here. We've had a great show today. Thank you very much. Israel, Tejo, we will be talking about war probably tomorrow or the next day. Oh, there's too many comments. They're flowing in. Thanks for everyone for joining us here at the end of the day. Pedro and I have got to go. So we'll be seeing you tomorrow, 12 p.m. Thank you very much, everybody. See ya. Be there. Oh, I'm still there. Hey, everyone, bye.